Hey there, everybody. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day here. I just got done doing my predictions. Back to division prediction time. We're just about time. It's just about time for training camp, and I thought, you know, right around my birthday, getting toward training camp. So let's do the prediction videos again. Try to figure out who finishes where in each division. I just did the Central Division. That should be uh, posted to the channel by now, and yeah, and this one will probably post later on. Later on in the day. So we're doing now the Pacific Division. We just did the Central, and now we're doing the Pacific Division in the Western Conference. Now this one I think could be a very interesting division to predict, and yeah, this is definitely going to be. This could be. I think I could be more wrong on where teams finish in this division than the Central, but again, we'll find out, and that's the cool thing about predicting is finding out just how wrong you're going to end up being a few months down the line. So, with that said, finishing eighth, who I think finishes eighth in the Pacific Division. Again, there's no pressure on this team. They've got fantastic uniforms, absolutely fantastic uniforms. They just picked up a pretty darn good player in the draft this year who I really look forward to seeing. And again, there's no pressure on this team. And, it'll be interesting to see just, should they be better than they were this past year? I would think so. Would it surprise me if they were not? No, it wouldn't. Team I have finishing eighth, San Jose. San Jose Sharks. They pick up Macklin Celebrini. There's a lot, a lot of people are going to be riding on him. I think he's going to do well in San Jose. San Jose also just they made a trade. They picked up Askarov from Nashville, who I think, when I was hearing that he wanted out of Nashville because he's wanting a shot at the NHL, but when Nashville goes and they sign UC Saros to an 8-year extension, he's like, well, I'm not going to get my chance here. I want to play. And when and one of the teams that I thought of, I'm like, okay, if he gets traded, where could I see him going? And my first thought was, I'm like, San Jose. I'm like, San Jose really could use a good young goaltender. They went. Mike Greer made the trade for him. Askarov is in San Jose. I think that's a good move. San Jose, this next year, not a lot of expectations. Young team. Again, should they be better than they were last year? I would think so, because, they lost 54 games last year. Well, 54 regulation losses last year. So, they can't be a whole heck of a lot worse. Could they? I don't know. We'll find out. Team that I have finishing seventh. Now, this team has got some really dynamic new uniforms that just came out. The jerseys look fantastic. I love the jerseys. I love the logo. Will they be much better on the ice? I don't think so. Will they look good on the ice in what they're wearing? Oh, yeah. Anaheim. And yes, I do have the new logo. I love that new logo. I love the orange eye. The orange eye is fantastic. Big fan of this. I really, really like it. And I look forward to getting this. I look forward to being able to get this when I get the chance. But yes, Anaheim, I think, finishes seventh. Again, I don't think there's a lot expected of them. They are a team that, again, a lot like San Jose. Young team, up and coming talent. We'll see what happens with them. But, and is it possible that they end up finishing 8th? Of course it is. But, yeah, 7th and 8th, I think San Jose and Anaheim, they're the two teams that finish in the bottom half of the Pacific Division. Team that I have in 6th. Now, this team, I honestly, I couldn't put them below these two, but would it surprise me if the team that I have in 6th finishes here or here? No, I couldn't, because right now they're a disaster right now. Calgary. I like the Flame. I just, the Calgary Flames are they're in such disarray right now. It is insane. We don't know what kind of identity they are. We don't know who they are. They're just, their goaltending, Markstrom leaves. We think Wolf will be the starter, but we're not positive. It's just there's so many issues in Calgary right now. So many. Do I hope that they're better than what I have them than where I think they'll finish? I hope they are. I don't know. Preseason, I don't see it. I have them finishing 6th. Team that I have in 5th. Now, this is a team I think they overachieved a couple years ago. They made the playoffs. They overachieved a couple years ago. I think they fell back to where they probably should be last year. So I think they will be a little bit better. Will they potentially be a playoff team? I don't think they'll be a playoff team. But again, will they get better? I do think they'll improve. Seattle. I think Seattle finishes 5th. The Kraken, to me, are the 5th place team in the Pacific Division. They are, again, that's a team that, they're entering. What is this going to be? Their 4th year? Yeah, this is going to be their 4th year. So I do think they are going to be better than they were last year. Last year, of course, like I said, they kind of underachieved. They underachieved last year, especially after overachieving in year 2. So I think they're back to where they probably should be. And again, I don't see them making the playoffs, but crazy things can happen, and this division can be very, very unpredictable. It was last year. The team that I have finishing 4th. Now again, this team, they changed their uniform as well. They went back to an older look, kind of redid the logo a little bit. I like the new uniforms. Again, I wish they would find a way to incorporate some purple back into them. But the LA Kings with the new logo. There's the new logo magnet there. The retouch logo with the original style crown. I have them 4th. Will the Kings be a playoff team? I think they can. I think they could be. I think they'll fight for a playoff spot. They definitely could make the playoffs. It would not surprise me. They are a really, really good team. I think they're I can't say really, really good team. They're definitely. They're hard. They're hard to predict. The Kings are kind of hard to predict. They've got some decent talent on the team. They've got Doughty, they've got Kopitar, they've got Byfield, but there's a lot of unknowns with them. We're just not sure where they're going to be, what kind of team they're going to be, and it's just, they seem to have a habit of, hey, they make the playoffs, And then they run into the Edmonton Oilers, and yeah, the Edmonton Oilers are a bad matchup for the LA Kings. So, will the Kings be a playoff team? I think they can be. I definitely think they can be. And yeah, we'll see what they do. The team I have finishing third. Now, I really think that they overachieved this past year. They kind of shocked. I think they shocked a lot of people. This year, I think they fall back. I think they kind of fall back a bit. Will they be a playoff team? Yeah, I think they'll be a playoff team. Will they have their starting goaltender? We don't know. Their goaltending right now is so it's so up and down. We're just not sure. Team I have finishing, the team I think finishes third, Vancouver. The Vancouver Canucks, I think, finish third. I think they drop back. And it's just Demko has been hurt basically through most of the. I think he was pretty much out for almost the entire playoffs last year, which I think really ended up, not that Artur Silovs was bad, because he wasn't. He damn near got the Canucks to the conference final. Could he have led them through the conference final? Could he? I don't know. But a healthy Thatcher Demko. If Demko would have been at any point healthy in that run last year, maybe they beat Edmonton in that 7th game. Maybe it's the Vancouver Canucks playing the Dallas Stars in the conference final. Who knows? I do think the Canucks take a little step back though this year. Depends, is Demko going to be healthy? What about Silovs? Is Pettersson going to be, the performer that he was? What about Miller? They're an interesting team, and Vancouver is one of those teams. They have a tendency to overachieve, and then they kind of fall back to earth. This is why I think they overachieved a bit last year. They were still a good team. I have them dropping back this year. The team that I have finishing second. Now, this is a team, to me, underachieved. I think they will be better. And they will be back fighting for the Pacific Division title. Again, I think they will be better. I think, when everybody's healthy, they're only a couple years removed from winning a Stanley Cup. Vegas. So I have the Knights. In second. I think the Golden Knights finish second in the division. They are going to be a team, if Stone's healthy, even though they lost Marchessault, they've lost some players, but I think they're still going to be a really good team. They've got Hertl. We'll see if Hertl's healthy. They've got Noah Hanifin. They always seem to find a way. They find a way to get these guys, these pretty decent players from these other teams that, that nobody just seems to want. And of course, it's the kind of thing like, why would you trade within your own division? Especially, hello, San Jose with Tomas Hertl. Why in the world would you trade him? All teams Vegas, but they did. So we'll see if Hertl's healthy. And I think Vegas is going to be right there fighting for the Pacific Division title against this team that I have finishing first. And again, they came back from a 3-0 deficit to force Game 7 in the Stanley Cup Final. It's so hard to do when you fall behind 3-0. It's so hard to come all the way back. But these guys almost did it. They almost did it. The Edmonton Oilers They are the team I think will win the Pacific Division. They will be a very tough team. They'll be a better team, I think. And, even though they lost Broberg and Holloway, they've re-signed Draisaitl to a massive 8-year extension. McDavid will come up. He'll be eligible to be extended next year, July 1st of 2025 is when McDavid will be eligible to be extended. Draisaitl, of course, he's the highest paid player in the NHL right now. $14.4 million is the cap hit over the next 8 years. He's technically got 9 years because this is his last year on the current contract. Then the extension will kick in. And yeah. So the Edmonton Oilers, they made some noise last year. They kind of shocked a few people. I think they finish first in the Pacific Division this year. And, as long as they don't get off to a really horrible start like they did last year and have to come, clawing all the way back. But yeah, these are the teams that I have finishing from 1 to 8. Let me know in the comments section where you think I'm wrong. What team do you think I'm wrong about? And where do you have your where are your predictions? Where do you guys have the Pacific Division standings? Who do you have finishing where? Love to know in the comments section. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, too, let your friends know about the channel. And if you want to share this video or any of the other videos from the channel, go ahead and share them with whoever you would like, with friends, with family, whoever. And yeah, who do you have winning the Pacific? Who do you think finishes where? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know how wrong you think I am and what team you think I'm wrong about. So, yeah. So let me know in the comment section. Hit like, hit subscribe. I'll see you guys later.